The purpose of this video is to reflect upon the storytelling exercise and map it to the principles of active learning and see how the video helped us to do active learning in action. There were four screens in the storytelling exercise, and you can see the story in the link below. And we paused at each screen and asked the participants to express the dupatta pieces as fractions. So now we will move on to the reflection exercise.
Which principles do you think were embodied in this small storytelling activity? Um,
Interactivity.
okay. And yes, can you see the principles? And I can also put it into chat so that um, so interactivity, you were interacting with me, you were interacting with the content because the content was going on, and then you were interacting with each other in some way because one person replied one fourth and the other person would say, and I asked like any other representation, that person, another person said 0.25, which means that person was recognizing the answer given by the other person. So interacting with peers in a very superficial way, but yes, because there was no group interaction, but overall we were interacting. Any other aspect of rap it was covered?
They've written about reflective problem solving, interactivity, group interaction, brainstorming, association with prior learning.
Mhm. So kind of this small little activity was covering like reflective thinking, some association with prior learning because you knew, for example, how to represent it as a percentage. This was not the purpose of the lesson, but you knew it, so I connected. There was obviously a problem that was analyzed. We did not solve a problem, but we did use a problem analysis strategy, and there was interactivity. And there was a transfer of learning in some case. How? Because it was not just, I did not just ask that, how would you write one fourth in 0.25? Transfer of learning is basically seeing it in the context of, real life. So perhaps the story background gave people like student might give students a view that it can be applied. These fractions are not numbers that are written in a weird way but can be applied in the real life settings, and we can represent real life in terms of fractions.